the great saint, and a saint in the modern time, right? So we can, the spiritual practice, we can see with him, we can learn with him. And he was the person who was not into superstition, not showing any magical things, nothing. He was a pure bhakta, pure Vedanti, pure tantric, like whatever are the highest level of spirituality in that one person, everything was there. So last time we read how he had experience with Rama, Krishna, and then he had experience with his teacher Totapuri. Then he went into Samadhi. He used to go to frequent Samadhi. Then after that, it comes that it says in spirituality, when a flower blooms, like honeybee comes, nobody has to invite them, they will just know. So because he was blooming, he was such a fragrant spiritual flower that from bees from all sect of entire India and outside India also started to coming to his temple, the Dakshineshwara. All the sadhus started coming. The sadhus like monistic. Monastics means who just pray one god. Then dualistic who had multiple god. Then Vaishnavas who pray Vishnu, Krishna. Then Vedantis who don't pray anyone, who goes into oneness. Then Shaktas mean the people who pray to Devi, and even the people who pray to Ram, like from every sect of the people, they started coming to visit him because they all started getting the knowledge that somebody is there, so pure soul that we have to come and meet this person. And whoever used to come to him, they used to discuss with him. It was not that he was just they were coming to see him. They used to discuss and ask for his advice, and sometimes they used to ask him for the initiation in different path of the uh, um, spirituality. So one of the time he had a severe dysentery, his tummy was so upset, and then also in that condition also he was continuously speaking about Vedanta and giving the having discussions, and so with so much physical suffering also, right? Many times what we think that if some suffering is there, we make excuse that I will not do it. Then we want medicine immediately. Then we start doing prayers. We ask for healings and everything, and we make it such a big thing. But Ramakrishna Paramhans, almost most of the time, he used to be very sick. In that sickness, also, he used to do all his practice. And why he used to be sick? Last time we studied about that, right? The Totapuri, suddenly his tummy was upset, and he got the sense of that he has to take care of his body also, because these people on the higher level of spirituality, enlightened people, they have so much compassion in their heart. They just try to help everyone and discuss and show people path. They forget to take care of themselves. They don't eat on time, they don't drink. So that's why they suffer physically a lot. And with the suffering also, they hardly ever ask their um, deity, like their god, to heal them, because for them body being totally healthy or body being sick doesn't make lot of difference, right? They just see body like a vessel. So what is happening to body doesn't make a lot of difference. So he used to be sick, and in that sickness also he used to teach about all the Vedanta and everything. And he was not educated, okay? So he never read any Vedas, he never read any scriptures, nothing he read. But he used to talk to learned people, and those people used to tell him that this is in this book, this thing is written. And then he used to meditate, contemplate, and tell them that it is right or wrong, or what is the meaning of that thing. So he always said that I have not read, but I have heard the learned people. And then he used to say, I have made a garland of their knowledge, wearing around my neck, and I have given it as offering to Devi. So he has to take knowledge from everyone because he was not educated, so he don't know how to read, or he didn't had any interest in reading also. So the people who say that I read a lot, for those people also, if God has to give you knowledge, the God will just shower the knowledge. And you will start understanding it, that what is written there. Then many of the very famous saint come. So there is a name of one saint called Gauri. He was a scholar who came and he said that after talking to him that he is Ramakrishna Paramhans is an incarnation of God. So like many people came and they said that he is the incarnation of God. He is the incarnation of God. Then many of the at that time we used to have kings, and in the king's court there used to be very renowned and famous, priest or some jyotish or something. They all started coming to Ramakrishna Paramhans for the further knowledge, that what should we do, what will be the next step of the spirituality, what I have to do. Remember when we were talking about Buddha didn't had anyone who can teach him what is the next. So Buddha contemplated, meditated by himself and became Buddha. But Ramakrishna Paramhans did all the experiment, and he was there to tell everyone that, okay, this is right, this is wrong. And whoever came to meet him, they said that he's the incarnation of God. People didn't see a person like that. And while talking to people, he used to go in frequent samadhi. Then after that, when he explored all the branches of Hinduism, remember he was a Kali devotee. He became Vedanti. He went to Krishna. He went to Rama. He behaved like Hanuman. So he touched everything to understand. It's like such a good scientist, a researcher who is researching on everything, not getting stuck to one thing that, oh, I have to do only this. No, he had that broad space that he was experimenting. Let me experiment. When he felt that the Hinduism, all sect he has experimented, then he said that let me go and see what is in the Islam. Let me see what is the Islam. So for that he went to some Maulvi or somebody, and he take initiation from them, like their kalma and all. And for 3 days continuously he didn't go to Kalima temple. He stayed out of the temple, and he uh, did namaz, and he just chanted Allah, 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 because he was experimenting. He wanted to see what happened that. And after 3 days, he was walking in the temple garden, and he saw that a very handsome man, radiant man in front of him, and he thought that maybe he was Muhammad, and that person walked and merged into him, right? In the bhakti tradition, the merging is the thing. Even the Nirguna Vedanti tradition also merging into the God, being one with the God. So he felt that that figure came and merged into him. And after that, he lost himself. He went into samadhi. And then he realized the Muslim God. He said that he was a Muslim God. He realized him that who was it. So he had experience with Muhammad also. Then after that, after some time in 1874, he decided that, okay, let me understand what is Christianity. So he had friends, and he asked them, can you guys read me the Bible? So I want to know what is written in the Bible. And he started understanding the Bible, what is written. And he had many devotees, so he was into some devotee's house, uh, in their garden, in the garden outhouse or something he was staying. And he saw there was a picture of Madonna with and child. And he was just looking at that picture and listening to the Bible, and he felt that so many rays from that picture came out and it entered into his body. And again he went into samadhi, and he said that the feeling was as that I was with my mother. And his mother is who? Kalima. So same experience he had with Mother Mary and baby Christ. And after that, after 3 days, he was walking in the garden and he saw that Christ came in front of his eyes, and he was such a handsome young man, and he walked and he merged inside him. When Christ merged inside him, he was like, he told everyone that my soul, like I am, my being is processed with the Christ now. So I understand and the Christ. After that, he cried a lot because he felt the compassion in the heart of the Christ. Jesus Christ, he had so much love for everyone. That's why he gave his life, right? So he was able to, Ramakrishna Paramhans was able to see that love, feel that love. And he cried and he went into the samadhi in the trance for 3 days. He didn't come out of it. And he told everyone, because Christ has so much love in his heart, that's why he went, he gave his life for everyone. So he did experiment. He was not afraid that what people will say, or um, maybe my Kalima will become, unhappy with me. He didn't had any kind of fear. He went and he experimented. Let me see that what this God is doing. After that, when he did with the Islam and Christianity, then he read about the teachings of Buddha. Somebody told him, read books of Buddhas to him. When he was listening to Buddha, he said that whatever is written, it is according to our Sanatan Dharma's Upanishad. He compared Buddha's teaching with Upanishad. Remember, we were talking about Buddha, and I said that he was a pure Vedanti, is the same thing. Then he had lot of respect towards the Tirthankars who founded the Jainism, right? Then the 10 gurus of Sikh. He went towards everyone and he encountered everyone. He tried to understand everyone, that what religion, what these gurus or what these avatars are saying, what is their nature, what is their teaching, what is the basic of them, and he understood that also. So in his room in Dakshineshwar, he used to have a picture of Tirthankar Mahavir and then a picture of Jesus Christ. And every day he used to put a agarbatti in front of them. Maybe they too were who were very near to him. After Kalima, we can say that he was attached to Mahavir Tirthankar and then he was attached to Jesus Christ also. After doing everything, after doing the experiment with everything, then he said that it's a beautiful description in his language, that the consciousness is like a river, right? It's like a river. You go to any of the bank, all the religion have their own bank on the same river. When a Hindu takes water, they say it's a jal. And when a Muslim takes it out, they say it's a pani. When a Christian takes out, they say it's a water. So doesn't matter how many name you can give, you go to any bank of the same river, the water will be water, he said. So in very easy language, he described it, that it's just a water, you go from any path and it's the same water. It's not that the water is different. So he tried to make everyone understand that don't fight or don't compare any guru or any dharma or any religion with each other. They all are the same and they all are going to the same source. So they all have a different path. Then after that, in 1867, he went to his village. His village name was Pukur. And he went there and stayed there for some time, because doing so many experiments, talking to so many people, his health used to become very bad. So the temple administration said that, okay, you go away from here. So many people come to talk to you all the time. You're continuously speaking, describing, doing things. Go and take rest. So for 6 months, he went to his village. When he went his village, he was like happy with his mom and everything. And he got married when he was more young, right? But this time, his wife came towards him. The wife came to him. She was 14-year-old. The first time they both saw each other. And the wife, all the villagers and everybody told the wife that your husband is totally, uh, like a crazy person. And we are so sad. We feel sorry for you that he will not provide you anything. He doesn't have anything. But the spiritual knowledge of the wife was very high at that time. People saying so many things, it never affected her. When she met him, she was trying to understand him that what is the state of my husband's mind. Instead of laughing on him or crying or leaving him, she tried to understand what is the state of the husband's mind. And then he told Ramakrishna Paramhans that I want to learn about God and I want to be with you like your attendant, like someone who takes care of you. I don't want to be with like a wife or something, just like a attendant, I will take care of you and I want to know about God. After that, Ramakrishna Paramhans became very, very happy. And he felt like that he has a companionship in the path of his spirituality. Now he's not alone. His wife is also uh, coming with him. And he has described it so nicely. He said that I used to feel always as if a picture full of bliss were placed in my heart. When your spouse, your partner, understands you, what you are doing, and give you that kind of respect, so the heart becomes so happy. So he's telling that my heart is so happy, like it's like a picture of bliss in my heart. And I'm enjoying this moment because he met his wife and the wife is also ready to go into the spiritual path. But till that time also she was 14 and she stayed at the village, and Ramakrishna Paramhans again came back to the Dakshineshwar temple. Then after that, in 1868 and all, he started going for different places to visit temples and all. So he went to Vedanath in Bihar. There is a Shiva temple, Jyotirling Vedanath. He went there, and he saw the poor people there. And the Mathurji, who was the owner of the temple, he asked him that, donate food and clothes and everything. And Mathur said that it's too expensive and we have come for the pilgrimage. I don't have that kind of money to spend. So Ramakrishna Paramhans went, left everything and started living with the villagers, poor villagers. He went and started living with them. When Mathur saw that, then he from Calcutta, he got some clothes and food for every poor villagers. So it shows that he has so much compassion for the poor people. Again, one time in Banaras or somewhere also this incident happened, and he said that I will not eat food if guys are not going to help other people. He didn't had anything to help anyone. He used to help people spiritually, right? Making them um, on the path of liberation. But when he used to see the poverty around him, and India was so poor at that time, that he used to sit and cry and ask other people to help them, to feed them. So many people come to me and say that I want to do seva, I want to do service. You guys can look from which point Ramakrishna Paramahansa's seva is coming. His seva is coming from pure love and compassion and thinking like everybody is like his own. He didn't plan before going to visit any place that I will go and help, but when he saw, he started helping them. So never plan for any seva that I have to do. Just keep your space open all the time. The God will give you opportunities to help people. right? So go into that space. Instead of having in your mind that I have to do donation, I have to do dan, because in that part the ego comes. Lot of ego comes that I am helping other people, right? But when the God will want you, that now you're ready, you can help, you will have thousands of chances in your life where you can go and just start serving people, helping people. So go into that space. And after that, he went to Banaras. Then he went to, when he went to the Manikarnika Ghat, he saw Shiva. He saw that Karnika Ghat, where they burned the bodies, he saw that the Shiva, with all the dust on his body, the bhasma on his body, and his hair is like this. And he saw that Shiva is going to every burning chitta, and he is giving liberation to the person who is burning in those chittas. So after that, Ramakrishna Paramhans said that it is not a legend, it's truth, that if you die in Banaras, you will get the moksha. He said that. So he had that vision. After that, he had a vision in Banaras of Devi also. The Shiva is making them ready for liberation. Devi is burning their karma, right? Kali, she burns karma. She will take away all the bad karma. So he saw that and he said that it's good to go in the Varanasi and die there. Then after that, he visited to Telanga Swami. Telanga Swami was from Andhra Pradesh somewhere, a very celebrated monk. They say that he lived for like around 300 years, and he was also one of the Kriya Yogi. So he went and visited him, and he said that yeah, he's an incarnation of Shiva. He said. Then after that, he went to the um, Prayag to see Ganga Jamuna, and then after that he went to the Vrindavan and Mathura. So when he was in the state in the love with Krishna, at that time he used to get vision of Vrindavan and Mathura. But when he went to see the place, he said that everything is there beside Krishna. I don't see Krishna here. So where does the Krishna live? In the heart, right? The God is in our heart. He said that everything is like that which I saw, but Krishna is missing here. Krishna is not there. Then there also he met some of the sadhus and all. And after that, Mathura Babu wanted to go to Gaya. Gaya is the place where you go and you get moksha, right? We do the Pindadan in Gaya. So he said that no, if I go to Gaya, I will never come back. So I will not go to Gaya. So he came back. After that, while returning, he crossed from the place called Nadia. That is the place of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Remember the ISKCON thing? Not the Prabhupada. The Prabhupada takes the legacy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born in 14th and 15th century, I think so. And Prabhupada started in 1900, right? But he's had the glimpse of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even I had the glimpse of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 2-3 years back when I was too much into Krishna, and I used to chant whole day Madhuram Ashtakam of Krishna. And I was walking outside and suddenly I saw such a tall person with no hair on head and yellow flower garland in the neck and having a mridang kind of thing. When I saw, I thought that it looks like a Narad. Then after that, we figured out he was not Narad, he was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Ramakrishna Paramahansa also got the vision of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the pioneer of the Bhakti movement, the Hare Krishna mantra, right? He was the one. And when I saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his feet was not touching ground, the feet was in the sky. So it was so beautiful. Here in front of my house only, I saw like 3 years back, 4 years back. I have written somewhere. And he saw the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the light behind the head of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the golden light and everything. And then he cried. He jumped out of the boat and he started crying that they are here, they are here. And then he felt that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu merged with him, became one with him. And again, Ramakrishna Paramhans went into the Samadhi. Then after that, in 1872, the Sharda Devi came. His wife came. Now she was 18. So her dad took her to uh, Dakshineshwar, Calcutta, from her village. So she walked for 80 miles. So when she came, she was like very sick. But with the knowledge of Ramakrishna Paramhans, day by day, she started become gentle, more tender, serious, unselfish. Like she started taking care of her husband with lot of devotion. And at that time, what women used to do, make food for your husband, make his bed, wash his clothes. She started doing everything for him with so much love and devotion. And one day, Ramakrishna Paramhans said that you came late. Before you came, Mathur Babu has died. Because if Mathur Babu was there, he would have taken your great care, but he is no more. So you came little late. But after that, when she used to finish her house keeping things, after that, she used to sit with Ramakrishna Paramhans and get the knowledge of Brahma. And then she started like learning mantras from him, meditation with him, japa, and contemplation. Always in our religion, in Sanatan Dharma, it's always contemplation. It's not that we have to just believe on anything. You need to check everything. And then she also started going to Samadhi. And after that, what happened? It was Jeshta Amavasya, which is on Monday. This Monday, June 26th, is the Jeshta Amavasya. That is the day when they do Shodasi Puja. Shodasi means Lalita Tripur Sundari. Lalita Tripur Sundari of age 16. So in the Shakta tradition, they consider like Lalita's Tripur Sundari is 16-year-old and they do her puja with 16 things. It's a pure Vedic Tantric puja they do for Lalita Tripur Sundari. So that day came when it was Sodshi Puja. And what he did, he said that, okay, Devi is in the temple, right? In that murti. He made her wife sit. He made the wife to sit, and after that he did worship of his wife. He gave her bath, how we give bath to deity, with all the 5 things. After that, cleaned her, then changed her clothes, give her red clothes, decorated her with all the jewelries and everything. And after that, in front of her, with all devotion inside him, he prayed to his wife. He put his head on his wife's feet, his mala, which he used to jap on her feet, and everything, and cried, cried, cried. So he proved that human being also, like if you want, you can worship a human being like a god. Usually people say that the pati is the god and wife has to worship of the husband. Here he did totally different thing. He made his own wife as a Devi and then he asked from the blessing. So this Shodasi Puja for the wife which he did, it is considered the highest puja on the entire earth. Worshipping your wife like a Devi and like a real Devi. He did that. So till now, till now, every year, all the Kali temples, everywhere, all the Devi temple, they do the Shodsi Puja. And they remember the Ramakrishna Paramhans and Sharda Devi. And he proved that you have to worship the woman in your life. You have to be so nice to the woman in your life. When Totapuri heard about him, because Totapuri gave him the sannyas, right? He wanted to make him sannyasi. And when he heard about his marriage and his wife coming, he said, what does it matter? Because at certain level, when the person is established in knowledge and Brahm, how does it matter that he's going to stay with his wife or he's going to stay alone? It doesn't matter for Ramakrishna Paramhans. After taking sannyas also, if he's living with his wife, there is no dosha, there is no karma attached to it. Totapuri said about that. And then Ramakrishna Paramhans showed that living with a wife is not just the wife is taking care of you, and that he made his wife a Devi. And vice versa, it can be for the men also. If the girls also want, they can also treat their husband like a god, right? It can be both the way. Because he was a man, so he did his for his wife, right, with so much love and respect. Same way the wives, the girls can also have so much love, respect. You can also see a god in your husband and treat him very well and be very nice to him, right? So that we can learn that how we can worship to a human, so much compassion inside it, that he did not had any differentiation between the Kali and the his wife. So that was the beautiful Ramakrishna Paramahansa descriptions. I think I am done now.